One of my clients is a very keen home baker. She finds it relaxing. It helps her unwind. She zones out. She gets into the flow. It's actually quite meditative for her. Now, usually she likes to give her bakes away. However, due to current COVID restrictions, giving her bakes away is something that she's been unable to do. Last week, things came to a head over a batch of Nutella-stuffed cookies. And together, we learned a valuable lesson about something called food environment. For those unfamiliar with the term, food environment refers to the physical presence of food. In this scenario, it refers to our immediate environment, i.e. our home. But it could also be expanded to cover food availability more widely, such as the food shops that we go to. The thinking around food environment goes something like this. If our only option was fat loss friendly food, then we would be much more likely to only eat fat loss friendly food. Equally, if our only option was junk food, then we would be much more likely to only eat junk food. It makes sense, right? Now, the issue with non-goal supportive food environments is that we, as humans, are biologically hardwired to crave calorie-dense foods such as those high in sugar, salt, and dietary fat. Have you ever wondered why just looking at certain foods can make you salivate? Yeah, although evolutionarily beneficial, this is a trait that is less useful in modern times because calorie-dense food is everywhere. A classic example of this is donuts at work. Obviously, we can't run away. Instead, we might find ourselves using sheer willpower to resist temptation. Now, of course, we might choose to eat the donuts, and that's cool, provided either we're on budget or we're making a conscious decision to indulge. However, remember, making a conscious choice is very different from losing control and impulsively gorging. And it's this hijacking of our logical mind which highlights the importance of food environment. Enter the Nutella-stuffed cookies. With no one to give them to, the cookies sat in her kitchen, sending out their invisible eat me rays. Now, whilst willpower can be a powerful weapon for making fat loss friendly food choices, do not be fooled. Willpower is limited. It ebbs and flows, and we cannot rely on it to see us through. Hence, after a day or two, with her willpower running low, my client gave in and gorged on the cookies. Is it the end of the world? No. Of course not at all, but she was fairly miffed about losing control. The lesson to be learned here is simple. Where possible, take control of your food environment. Set yourself up for success and protect yourself from yourself. Of course, in this case, we'd never suggest that she stops baking because she loves it too much. However, moving forwards, we decided that, number one, junk food would only be baked when she can give it away. And number two, otherwise, we will stick to more goal-supportive baking options. Guys, never underestimate the power of a trigger food-free home. Personally, if I know there's chocolate in the flat, I will eat all of it. It's impulsive, it's mindless. I purposely don't buy it on my weekly food shop. If I want to have chocolate, I have to walk to the shop and buy it separately. I have to make a conscious decision to go and get it. That's the barrier that I've put in place. It means that for me, eating chocolate is a choice. It is mindful. Now, I know Christmas isn't the ideal time to be talking about food environment, but guys, at least now you might understand a bit better about what's going on, and perhaps it will allow you to be more empowered and make conscious decisions to indulge rather than feeling like you just lose control and impulsively gorge. Guys, until next time, stay awesome and keep going.